Hey guys, it's your girl Coco Kenzie. Forgive my hat. It is raining. I know it's summertime, so you're like, why in the world does this girl have on a hat in the summertime? So no, but it's raining here, and when I get done doing this video, I'm gonna run out to the store. Also, forgive my voice, cause I ain't been going. But forgive my voice, cause this past week has been a little crazy with football camp and yelling for my oldest son and cheering him on, and now I've lost my voice. So I'm gonna get through this the best I can. But let's talk about these past couple of episodes of Love Island. First of all, we have found out that Jeremy is a liar, or we further, I guess, investigate a little deeper to, I guess, find out some of what we seem to already kind of know or gather just based on the way it seems to be going. But yeah, so Jeremy, let me talk to you, baby. Because right now you're stealing yourself a one-way ticket out the door, one-way ticket home, out the villa. You cannot lie. Now, I'm trying to talk to you to help you, baby, okay? You cannot lie when you're in a tight proximity like that. You can't lie on people, okay? Because they're going to talk and they're going to find out. You can't do it. It's not possible. People are going to find out and everybody is going to be against you. Everybody is going to be looking at you sideways. That goes both the boys, both the girls. Now, the girls obviously may look at you a little bit more fun, just as, women sometimes, we may hold it more, a little bit more against you. And of course, you're trying to get our heart. Why would we want to go to a liar? No. Now, think about things that you have in your head, keep it to yourself, but learn how to play the game. And I hate to say be manipulative, I mean, because it is a game, but there's other ways to go about it than how you're doing it. Let me also say, we left off with Cinco obviously rejecting Cash and her kind of finding the connection with Isaiah, surprisingly, at the end of the episode Thursday, which was so refreshing. And so kind of seeing her build upon. Now, as we talk about lying, now what I will say, I will give Isaiah the benefit of the doubt. Now, could he communicate better? Yes. But sometimes I know as you're going through it and you didn't expect a connection with somebody, just in the real world, this has happened. I'm sure many of us, where you have a connection and then somebody completely comes out of left field and it's like, whoa. So maybe you have said different things to different people in that moment, and then by the time somebody else catches up to them, they're hearing about things you said before you felt how you did. And so, I'm still rooting. I like Isaiah and Cash, but we're gonna get on to why I think that it could be over, unfortunately. So I think that caused reason for pause, where Cash seemed really, really excited and really just it felt fresh about this new connection. But then before we get to the recoupling, to find out that you feel like this person, once again, especially if you're coming off of kind of a heartbreaking, embarrassing thing, the trust is gone because the person prior to has broke your trust, and you're like, I she doesn't want to be in a triangle yet again. She just went through the situation with Cinco and Trina, so of course you don't want to be in a situation where you're going up against Amy, especially somebody who's been so supportive. I just think they've had a great relationship and being supportive of each other. Now, what I will say is not Friendship Island, so I'm not saying that in any way, but I certainly think their relationship was better than her and Trina's. And also, I can see it certainly can make you feel just more insecure when you're going up against somebody who it seems like everyone, at least at some point, has taken some interest in this person, and you're feeling like, just, on the back burner, just kind of the backup plan. Nobody wants to feel like that. Now, will I say was she completely valid in her feelings? Of course, on some level, but at the same time, I don't want her to shoot herself in the foot because of the mistakes of, I'm sure, granted, maybe experiences well before Love Island, and certainly right in the now. The situation with Cinco, I could totally see how it could have her second guessing herself. So as we move forward, I was so, so sad to see the two girls go home, Leanne and Roxy. I felt like Roxy was just coming out of her shell. I don't know who I would have put her with, because I mean, I guess aside from Isaiah, but I really felt like she was starting to come out of her shell. I thought she had a fun personality, and I was liking to start to see more of her. And Leanne, I just thought she was really authentic and fun and really encouraging of the girls. And I'm sorry that she just kind of made a play for Cinco because I feel like had she put herself out there with other people, I just think she kind of played herself just by just going after one person. So I was kind of sad to see the episode end like that because I really like those two girls. So much love to them as they move forward. But I think it'll be great just seeing them as they grow and we follow them later on towards the end of after the season as we go into future seasons. Um, we as we went into the next episode, obviously continuing with Jeremy being a liar into Florida, and obviously getting back, to the girls and continuing like just the trust is gone. So Amy's feeling down like Cache was feeling down. Now I'm so glad that Cache had Giovanni to lean on. He has been a really good friend, and I would like to see them hook up. I would like to see that. I want to see that grow. Now, what I will say, it looks like the door may be open for that to grow. Now, let me say this because now the two guys coming in, Wes and his name leaves me. I can't think of his name. Now, what I will say is I'm going to cheer for him because he's a Georgia boy. And I'm a hometown girl. I'm going to cheer for the hometown guy. I just Atlanta Hawks, yes. So I'm going to cheer for the hometown guy. I didn't feel as much of a connection for him and Amy. I felt like it was cute and cordial. Um, I thought he may go after Olivia. Giovanni and her, I like this. They've been growing, but I would like to see both a little bit more of both of their personalities. I don't feel like we get to see them that much. So it's kind of hard to say. But from the date, I didn't get like sparks, so I don't know who the hometown guy is gonna go with. I love his little southern accent. I think he's cute. But I don't know. I don't know. We shall see where it goes. Obviously, I know Amy's free and looking because she's trying to flee that of lying Jeremy, but I don't know where that plane shall land. But Wes's connection, I know Cash felt like she had a connection with Wes, and I felt like he was cordial. I thought he was polite. I thought he said some of the right things. But I'm gonna get back to that in 1 second, because that feeds into my conversation on Isaiah and Cash. Now, him and Amy, I felt like had a connection. I felt like that. Obviously, again, like so, she's looking for somebody. So she's looking to find a connection. I felt like he was looking, and I think just based off physical attraction, he seemed to be um, physically attracted to Amy, and as it pertains to Cash, I know he said he felt like she was gorgeous, and that really seemed. Now, when you've been down, and especially you felt rejection, and even with Isaiah, you were feeling like you were competing with somebody else. Um, I just felt like him saying she was gorgeous, like lit up her world, and completely was is making her kind of pivot this way. I would remain cautious. Cash, remain cautious. I'm not saying don't go after what you want, but girl, we gotta, and especially because America, we picked for her to go on a date with him. We picked because we want to see her have options. We like her. But because we picked it, we don't truly know how he feels. We don't know him just yet. So I don't try to put all your eggs in one basket. I wouldn't make the play how she came back and said with Isaiah that well I'm interested. Now I'm saying be honest, but be honest to a point because you don't want to play yourself off the show. And I feel like her going back to Isaiah the way she did kind of caused him to pause. And then obviously, kind of her being on the defense as he kind of was just giving his feedback on how he felt and where his mind was. And her telling him that, well, if the roles were reversed, you would have chose somebody. I just think we need to pause. And sometimes you're playing a game. And of course, there's some level of honesty, but sometimes it's better to keep stuff inside and see a little bit more before you put all your eggs in one basket because the worst thing you can do again is I don't want to keep seeing her out there just left out to dry. And I also don't want to see her, I don't want to see her being hurt. I want to see her on the show. I want to see her make connections. And as we know, anybody who's a former Love Island fan, we know the longer you go in your relationships, a lot of times the better, because we can look back and see kind of how you build what you build upon. It's still very early, so I can't, so there's still time obviously to grow. But sometimes the longer the better. And when we can see early on that you're a fan favorite, you have so much working for you. uh I can't say that Isaiah, because I don't know how many people seem to be as interested in Isaiah before, but once he got with Cash, people liked the storyline, like very similar to last year with Caleb. And I'm not talking about the debacle after the show. I'm just talking about on the show as we saw it in real time. What the attraction for Caleb was that so many of us love Justine. So same thing like with Isaiah. It was just like it was refreshing with Cash. And then when Isaiah pulled in, it was like, wow, okay, this is good. So I just hope she hasn't shot herself in the foot. And then there's no kind of room for it to grow, and it's just kind of dead because the trust is gone. And then West not be interested, and then you're just kind of left hanging out there. Now, what I will say is, again, here comes Giovanni again in the picture. There's room for opportunity because his girl may be going off because yeah, she's found somebody who's her type. Now, I was surprised on her honesty and what Giovanni and kind of just sharing her interest, and then also sharing that we really like each other, we care about each other. I thought that was a really sweet way to put it. So if she does go that route, I think it's fair game. I think it's cute, could go. And then I think, I don't know, I know since her and Cash are kind of friends, but again, it's not Friendship Island. I do think that she could make a play for Giovanni and they could keep each other up there. And I know that doesn't seem like they have any interest in each other in that kind of way, but it seems like they're both kind of favorites, and I think it would be great to kind of see them build upon because that friendship is there. They seem to have a care for each other, and you can just ride it off into the sunset, have fun, get your money, and go. So I don't know. We shall see. It looks like Amy and Wes may kind of have something going. Like I said, Cache and Isaiah. I don't know where that's going. We shall see Tuesday night, right? And then Johnny, Josh, and Shannon. I'm just not convinced yet, guys. They still kind of bore me. I know. I mean, I like them. Their personalities are going on individually. At least Shannon. It's a love hate kind of thing. Go back and forth. But them as a relationship, I don't know. I think they're both playing it safe, and it's a little boring. So we shall see. Kyra and Will, again, kind of same thing. And I hate to say that safe is boring, but like when you can go through the struggles and trauma of somebody, and I guess Josh's struggles didn't seem, I don't know, it just doesn't seem genuine. So I just would hate Cash and Isaiah if that was something that could grow to kind of shoot themselves in the foot when you have America rooting for you. But like we shall see Tuesday night, guys. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments, what you want to see, some of your favorites. I will talk to you guys later. About to head out in this rain to the store. Peace, love, many blessings. Enjoy your day. Have fun. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. We'll get back to talking about Tuesday. See you later, guys. Bye.